Hello, welcome to Do Not Talk, talking about the two things you're never supposed to talk about, politics and religion. One is going to be like and decide what it's going to be like here on earth. The other one decides what it's going to be like when we leave it. I have Sheriff Jeff Lykoff on the show. He's got a big event coming up this Monday, and I want you to be there. Very huge event. Sheriff of El Dorado County, Jeff Lykoff on Do Not Talk. Ready? Hit it. Well. Hello, buddy boy. I got a special hat just for you.
Put it on. I like it.
Yeah,
I like
buddy.
it. I like it.
You gave me that at that golf tournament. It was a fundraiser when you were first running for sheriff. That was a very cool event. I'll never forget the helicopter hovering over one of the greens, and they dropped. I forget what they dropped, but it was a contest. That was a kick, man. That was fun.
Yeah, that was a good event.
So, taking over for Sheriff John was a big thing, and you have walked right into a huge county and a huge job. And is it everything that you thought it would be?
Yeah, it was. I mean, I've been here for. You got to remember, Charlie. I'm starting in my 35th year here. So being involved in the community and active and being in law enforcement, being a deputy sheriff here and a sergeant and detective and SWAT and everything, coming through the ranks. I've spent my entire career with the El Dorado County Sheriff's Office serving this community here. So I knew exactly what I was getting into. And it's everything. It's everything I thought it would be.
Now, what's the one thing that I had no idea it was going to be like this? As sheriff, because you've been sheriff how long now? 3-4 years?
Be 2.5 years right now.
Oh, 2.5. Okay.
Yeah, two and a half through the first year, which is a 6-year term, because of our governor, which he did me a favor. So it's one of the good things he did, I guess, is made the first 4-year term a 6-year term. So saved me a lot of time and effort. Nice. But I don't know if there's anything that I thought, man, I didn't think it was going to be like this. I can't think of anything, Charlie. It's busy, but I like being busy, and I love serving the people. So I love being out and about, and the several different groups that I speak to, and it's everything I thought it was going to be. And there's really nothing that
surprised you.
All the food. All the food that we get. Yeah. And I don't know what it was, the freshman 15 that I put on and I'm still trying to work off. So
that's actually called, there's a term for that. The freshman 15.
Yeah. The freshman 15. And everywhere you go, people want to feed you food.
Well, we like a big
share. No more food. You don't have to feed me.
I love it. And of course, the donut jokes come to mind. But
sure.
I think you're doing an extraordinary job. I'm definitely a fan, and I know as a media person, I'm not supposed to show favoritism and take sides, but I do. And this coming Monday, that is June 22nd, right? Am I right on that? Is that the 22nd? What's the date today? 20th. Yes. 23rd, right?
23rd.
Yes, 23rd. It's Monday. It's going to be at the GOP convention headquarters in El Dorado County, which is in Cameron Park. You are part of, talk about showing favoritism. There's a candidate for governor who is the sheriff of San Bernardino, Riverside County, Chad Bianco. Sheriff Chad Bianco is going to be here and doing basically a meet and greet. And everyone's invited, and I hope that we all show up and actually meet the man and find out what he has to say. Besides him being a fellow sheriff, why are you such a fan of him actually running the state of California?
Because he's about serving. He's about serving the people. I think when you get into law enforcement, you need to have a servant's heart. to be successful. And I've had the opportunity to sit with Chad on multiple occasions, and his beautiful wife Denise and my wife. We've talked, and I just believe in the man. We have a lot of similarities, and he does the right things. He's doing the right thing for the right reasons, if that makes sense. And so when you get into this line of work, you're there to serve. You have to have a servant's heart to be successful. He definitely has that. Being a sheriff is a bipartisan elected position. You serve everybody. Your job is public safety, and your job is to maintain, make sure that the people that live in your county are safe. And he has done a fantastic job of that, fighting the war down there on crime, and he's closer to the border, so that all the illegal immigration coming across, he's done a fantastic job. The people down there, just look around. People down there love him. We were down there last year for the sheriff's annual conference. I had an opportunity to go around and talk to some of his employees, just talk with them. They love him. He's a wonderful man. He's a wonderful husband, wonderful father, wonderful grandfather, and he's a fantastic sheriff.
My cousin Lisa was a sheriff sergeant at the San Bernardino Riverside Sheriff's Department or office, and she says the same. She says the same. She's retired now, but she says the same about him. There's one thing that he did back in 2020 that shocked me. I thought was wrong. I thought it was a poor choice, and that was he actually took a knee during a Black Lives Matter protest down there that was turning violent. And I've seen the video. I've shown the video. I've talked about it. I was disappointed. I'm not going to ask you if you thought it was right or wrong, but I will ask you this. If the same thing was happening in El Dorado County, would you have done that?
No, I don't believe I would have. But I again, and I'll be perfectly honest with you. I don't know the circumstances. I've never talked to Chad about why. I know there's a lot of people up here that are asking that have kind of a similar question. I don't agree with anybody that's out there to destroy or destroy a community. There are other ways to go about getting your point across, and we're seeing some of that going down there right now. And I think to maintain law and order and public safety, that's our job. You have to draw the line, and it's not okay when people come out and set fire to things and try to destroy a community. That's something we take very seriously. But I have not talked to Chad about that and why he would have done that. I'm sure he has his reasons. It may not even be for the reasons everybody might think. I don't know. Again, I haven't talked to him.
And I'd love to ask him. I've met his wife. He was there at the GOP convention in Sacramento. I was there, met him, got a photo with him, but it was an inappropriate time to ask such a question. So I said, would you be on my show? He said, absolutely. It still hasn't happened, but I hope it does, because I would like to, and I will ask him. But the shows I've seen that he's done with friends of mine, he's gotten very defensive. I wish, what I would love to see, because we are forgiving people, all you got to do is say, yeah, that might have been some poor judgment. And if I had to do all over again, I don't think I would have. But he hasn't. He hasn't said that at all. He's gotten very defensive, as a matter of fact, or defensive, rather. And I don't know. I just think that's a poor choice. Now, does that mean he can't be governor? I can't be a great governor? Or was it just a lapse of judgment in that moment? I don't know. Someday maybe I'll get to ask him that. But I will get to meet him this coming Monday. That's an extraordinary thing. Starts at 6:00 at the GOP headquarters of El Dorado County, which is there in Cameron Park.
Yeah, the Republican headquarters.
Yeah,
Yep.
the Republican headquarters, right? And we've got the flyer there with all the information on it. You can see now.
Yeah. I was up early. I don't see it now, but I have the address if anybody needs it. I can say it on the show. It doesn't matter. But
please do.
We're hoping to get everybody out there. 3181 Cameron Park Drive, Suite 104. It's right across from the Cameron Park Airport. Easy to find. 6:00. It won't be hard to find. There should be several people there. The parking lot should be full. I honestly think I hope El Dorado County shows up and shows out and shows Chad some love and support. And I'm sure that they may need to have it at a bigger location. I think they should, but
I know.
uh,
I know. I'm thinking about that too.
yeah.
There's
So,
plenty of
but
parking,
still,
though. Don't worry about that. Plenty of parking.
yeah,
It's
yeah.
it's one of those little shopping centers. It's a nice room, so it's worth it. It's worth showing up to get to meet and hear what Sheriff Chad Bianco has to say because he wants to be our governor. And
Yeah.
I'll tell you what, at this point, I would take a rusted out fire hydrant over who we currently have in office as governor, and I'd be
Uh,
happy. But you'll be there, so I'm sure there's going to be other sheriff's deputies there. And as far as I'm concerned, that'll be the safest place you could possibly be this coming Monday at
yeah.
6 p.m. There'll be a lot of law enforcement presence, but this is an opportunity to meet not only Sheriff Bianco, but Sheriff Lykoff. He'll be there. Are you going to get up and speak? They're going to let you go up there and say something?
Yeah, I hope they do. Chad was up here. We found out that Chad was going to be up here for a PL 280 course at training at our Red Hawk Casino about a month or two ago. And when I found out he was coming, I reached out and said, "Hey, if you're going to be here in my county, why don't we have a little luncheon for you? And let me have some people come in and hear what you have to say." And he goes, "Absolutely, let's do it." He goes, "I'd love to meet everybody in El Dorado County." So we did. We set it up and had several people show up, and everybody just you sit and listen to the man, asking questions. He's a simple man, and he's going to give you a direct answer. And the one thing I thought was very interesting in that whole meeting that we had lunch, and it was probably an hour and a half long, took the time, answered everyone's questions. He never once asked for money. He never once said, "Hey, I need money. Can you help me?" And I, along with several sheriffs in the state of California, including Chad himself, believe he's going to win. He's going to win with everything that we've seen over the past couple of years. I start with Prop 47, which would then turn into Prop 36, and passing overwhelmingly in our county. People are tired of the drugs and the theft and the lawlessness that's going on in our state, and the mismanagement of funds, the education system, the immigration problem, the fires, the mismanagement of infrastructure to prevent catastrophe. Californians are tired of it, and when you've seen 36 pass overwhelmingly, I think that's a sign that people want change, and they want law and order. I don't care who you are, if you're a conservative or if you're a liberal, Republican or Democrat. People want to feel safe. They want to feel like their public safety is working for them and preventing fire, preventing crime. But wouldn't it be nice to have someone that has that mindset as a chief of our state, where a lot of the laws, a lot of the craziness, bureaucratic crap that we see coming up through with the lawmakers coming up through the system, wouldn't even make it to his desk. You know why? Because they know they have a governor there you're not going to put it on his desk. There's some of the craziest, stupid laws that we're spinning our wheels and wasting taxpayers' money trying to pass. They wouldn't even get that. They wouldn't even spin. We wouldn't spin our wheels trying to get those laws. They wouldn't even be a thought, because they know they have someone there that it's not sitting there like we currently have, waiting with a pen in hand to sign some of the craziness that we see. So we truly believe that he can win, and he's the right man for the job.
Good. And you'll have a chance to meet him. You'll have a chance to ask questions and get some photos with the man this coming Monday. And that is going to be at the Republican headquarters of El Dorado County in Cameron Park. And the Sheriff Chad Bianco. This is El Dorado County Sheriff Jeff Lykoff. Great choice. You're doing an excellent job. Keep fighting the good fight. Anything I can
Thank
do
you.
to help, count on me. You know that.
Absolutely.
All right, my
You're a
friend.
patriot, Charlie. Thank you.
Hey, where do we find you, by the way? Want to get involved with the sheriff's department's doing or anything like that to get more
Hey, you
information?
did it again. I caught you. You said
What?
sheriff's department.
Sheriff's office. You're right.
Remember,
Good catch. Sheriff's
we're a
office.
standalone office. We work for the people. We exercise the powers of public trust. No, thank you, Charlie. How can they get involved? Go to our website, El Dorado County Sheriff's Office, and there is plenty of opportunity. We have a cutting edge, what we call the Citizens Academy, where people can come in.
Right.
And it's a 1 week, or it's a 16-week course. They come in 1 day a week on like a Wednesday night for 3 hours, and they learn intimately about each department within our office. They get an inside look of how the sausage gets made, and people are blown away when they come through and they go through the academy, and they see exactly what it
People have
takes.
gone through it. They rave about it.
Yes,
I know
yes.
people have gone through. I need to go through it.
Yes.
I'd like to.
We're getting ready to throw our second Latino Citizens Academy for our Latino population, and we have all of our officers that speak Spanish come in and teach the class, and they do it in Spanish. And we did it right when I took off. It was one of the first things that I implemented because I want our Latino population to know what their sheriff's office does for them.
And you have a big volunteer department too.
Absolutely. We have several volunteer programs. We have our STARS, which is our senior team of active retirees. And these folks, we couldn't get by without them. Now that we have them, I don't know how we ever did the job without them. They go out and they volunteer. They do vacation checks. They're extra set of eyes and ears out in the community watching for crime taking place. They don't get involved in solving it or pulling people over, but it's nice having them out there. They do several things for the sheriff's office. They volunteer their time. I forget how many hundreds of thousands of hours that our senior team of active retirees dedicate to us. We have our award-winning, which I think is the best in the state of California, search and rescue. There's lots of opportunities. You like to off-road. You like the horseback. You have a horse. You want to hike. You want to high angle rescue, swift water rescue, you name it. We got something for everybody. And then our youngest is our Explore program, where we take kids 14 to, I like to see them go till about 18 years old. But we bring them in, we teach them about public service. We teach them how to serve the community, how we do it in El Dorado County. We show them the basics of law enforcement. They go out and compete against other Explorer teams in competition, in scenario-based training scenarios. And then by the time they get older, they get up to 18 years of age, we offer internship programs. Some of them are paid, some of them are volunteer. And we really take a look at our Explorers and our internship programs to then bring people in and hire them, get their foot in the door with our agency. And we have several of our Explorers have started careers. I don't call it a job. I call it a career, where they get their foot in the door with our agency at a very early age. And as a sheriff's technician or a correctional officer, where our correctional officers you talk about in and out making, I don't know, the big thing is $21 an hour or whatever they're making. Well, we pay better than in and out. So, and it's
good.
It's a career, right? With retirement, with medical benefits, for crying out loud. So.
And it is, let's see, I'm trying to, I want to get your website just right. Is it El Dorado County Sheriff's Office.org or .gov or what?
Yeah. El Dorado County Sheriff's Office EDC.gov. Yeah.
EDC.
Or .org. You asked me a question. I'm not an internet guy, man. Just Google El Dorado County Sheriff's Office and go to our website.
There you go.
That's
all right. Fantastic, my friend. Thank you so much. See you Monday.
Sounds great, man. I look forward to seeing you, Charlie.
Absolutely. And support your local sheriff, which is one of my favorite absolute comedy westerns of all time. Support your local sheriff, James Garner. That's my sheriff, Jeff Like. You want to help them. You want to get involved. It's imperative. It's more important now than ever before, especially for our state of California. Good heavens, we are at a crossroads right now. We fully are. You want to help this show, CharLeeSimons.com, CharLeeSimons.com. You can give financially. You can help support this. It costs me a lot of money, actually, to put these shows on. I have to pay this and that website and so on and so forth. So you can help there. CharLeeSimons.com. You can get in touch with me through there. You can even book a spot on the show if you want. May God bless you and keep you. May God bless America, but most importantly, America bless God.